He says, I shall establish kings, and I shall take down kingdoms. It is all his doing. So, even to this day, we're as disobedient and as rebellious as our forefathers. So, there's no way that we can look down to our forefathers and say, they should have known better. No, we should know better. Because our forefathers are an example to us. We should know better. But we're going to get into Acts chapter 40. I'm going to start at I'm going to start at Acts chapter 39. Verse 39. Chapter 7. Acts chapter 7, verse 39. To whom your fathers will not obey, but thrust him from them, and in thy heart turn back again into Egypt, saying to Aaron, make us gods to go before us. For as this Moses, which brought us out of the land of Egypt, we want not what is become of him. We know not what is become of him. And they made a calf in those days, and offered sacrifice to the idol. Where did the concept of calf come from? We just went through that. So the concept, okay, hold on a second. And offer sacrifice to that idol, and rejoice in the works of their own hands. Just like when you go vote for Obama, you go vote for Bush, you go vote for Sheila Lee Jackson, you go vote for your congressman and your congresswoman. You go vote for the people who say they will do these things for you. The works of their own hands. And they made a calf in those days and offered sacrifices to the idol, and rejoiced in the works of their own hands. That Elohim turned and gave them up to worship the host of heaven, as it is written in the book of the prophets, O ye house of Israel, have ye offered to me slain beasts and sacrifices by the space of 40 years in the wilderness. You took up the tabernacle of Molech and the star of your god, Remphan, which ye made to worship them. And I will carry you beyond Babylon. And I will carry you beyond Babylon. So this establishes that the star of Remphan, the concept of the star of Remphan, already existed during the time of the children of Israel in the wilderness. It already existed. But they built a calf. They didn't build a goat. They didn't build a star. They built a calf. So as we get into the star of your god, Remphan, figures which you made to worship them, that is the very emphasis of the verse that brings confusion and misdirection to the nation of Israel, or to the world. It's like to the world to this day. And we're going to clear that confusion up. Now, we've already established that the star, okay, for the sake of, because I'm going to make this short. This is getting a little long. For the sake of making this short, this star, not known as the Star of David, this star can be known as the Star of Israel. This star is rightfully known as the Star of Yahshua, the Star of our Messiah. Yahshua, who is the only begotten Son. If you will read Luke, the book of Luke 3:38, you will see that Yahshua, you will see that Elohim, Yahweh, only has one son. He doesn't have two. Just as the book says 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, doesn't mean there are 2 Samuels. Just as the book says 1 John, 2 John, doesn't mean there are 2 John. there's one sun. And Adam, there's no such thing as the first Adam and the second Adam. There's one Adam. There's one sun. So if we read Luke 3:38, we will come to the conclusion of the matter. Who is the son of Yahweh? Now, concerning the Star of Israel, concerning the Star of Yahshua, this is not the mark of the beast. This, I repeat, is not the mark of the beast. Because Yahweh instructed Moses to build it. So if Yahweh instructed Moses to build it, how could that be the mark of the beast? How could that? First of all, how can 6 points of a star equal 666? If the mark of the beast is 666, how can 6 points of a star equal 666? It can't, because there's only 2 triangles. So, in fact, it can be 2 6s. That's sweet. Okay, we would have added 6 plus 6 plus 6. You know, we would have added that. That would equal, mathematically, arithmetically, whatever you want to call it, that would equal to the configuration of the Star of Israel. It would. So, but if we would have added, 6 plus 6, how many tribes of Israel are there? How many sons did Jacob have? So, that's not the mark of the beast. It can be. Now, we get into, I'm going to make this short. And at the end, I'm going to actually put a little clip. And we're going to find out what the Star of Infant actually is. It still exists to this very day. The Star of Infant is everywhere to this very day. It's part of the mark of the beast. And it's actually the image of a goat. But I'm gonna get into that at the end of at the end of this testimony. And we're going to get into, we're going to get into the new covenant. Since I'm already in the new covenant anyway, I'm not going to. I encourage you to read chapter first book of Kings, chapter 11, and the first book of Chronicles, chapter 11, the whole chapter, and you will come to understand how these false gods came to be, and what false gods that Solomon actually worshipped. Solomon never actually worshipped any mark of the beast. The mark of the beast came, the concept of the mark of the beast came from the Babylonians, from the Gentiles. Solomon never worshipped none of that. So we're going to get into the new covenant, and we're going to clarify what I just said in what Yahweh told David, that his kingdom shall be established. And this is not Solomon's kingdom that Yahweh was talking to David about through Nathan. This is not Solomon's kingdom. This is the fact, the kingdom of the Messiah. This is the fact, the kingdom of Yahshua. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, and we're gonna get into part 3.